I used to say I'll start someday, let the hours drift away, built my plans on what could be, but never what was in front of me. Tomorrow always felt so wide, a better time I'd step inside. The days kept passing quietly, and nothing changed inside of me. Dreams don't grow, and maybe then they grow the moment you begin. One today is worth two tomorrow. A single step beats borrowed hope. Right now matters more than later. That's the truth we always know. You don't build a life someday, you build it in the steps you take today. I waited for the perfect sign, for everything to feel aligned, but perfect never showed its face. It only came when I embraced the awkward start, the unsure ground, the shaky steps without a sound, because action speaks where waiting dies, and small moves turn into bigger strides. Time won't wait for you to feel ready, it moves with those who move already. One today is worth two tomorrow, more than promises you follow. Right now carries all the weight of the life you want to create. You don't need a flawless plan, just a moment and a steady hand. What if today was all you had? No future left to make it back. Would you still wait? Would you delay? Or would you finally choose today? Because tomorrow isn't guaranteed, but today is all you need. One today is worth two tomorrow. A step right now outshines the road. You don't need to see it all, just answer when you feel the call. The life you want begins this way, with what you choose to do today. So don't trade now for what might be. Today is your reality, and everything you hope to be starts here. Magazine covers line the walls, perfect stories, polished names. Everybody selling formulas for winning somebody else's game. Walk this road, think this way, follow footsteps left behind. The world keeps handing out instructions for becoming someone else's design. For a while I tried to fit them, wearing masks that were my own, learning all the right behaviors, yet somehow feeling more alone. The mirror showed a stranger, smiling with a borrowed face, standing in another person's shadow, instead of finding my own place. An oak tree never studies roses, trying to copy how they grow. The moon doesn't ask the sunrise how its silver light should glow. Everything authentic in this world thrives by being what it is, not by chasing imitation or seeking Your voice carries a different rhythm. Your vision paints a different sky. No blueprint can replace the story hidden behind your eyes. The crowd may praise conformity, but greatness rarely starts that way. The people who leave a mark behind create instead of obey. Every legend began as someone who trusted what they couldn't prove, who followed an inner compass when others questioned. Every move doubt will always make comparisons, pointing toward another star, whispering that their path looks better or their destination isn't far. Ignore that noise completely. The journey isn't yours to run. Different roads cross different valleys beneath the different sun. Real confidence isn't copying what already worked before. It's believing your own instincts enough to open a new door. Sing with your own accent, build with your own hands. Write a story carrying fingerprints nobody else understands. The world doesn't need another replica of somebody already known. It needs original colors that only you can own. Stand tall in your uniqueness. Let your character shine through. Trust your ideas, trust your instincts, trust the fire living in you. Because success borrowed from another life will never truly satisfy. The most powerful thing you can become is yourself.
Everybody talks about the future like it appears on its own, like tomorrow is something waiting somewhere already known. But nothing changes without vision. Nothing rises from the dark. Before every road existed, it began inside a heart. Every city, every story, every fire, every light was once a fragile dream someone protected through the night. Because dreams are not escape, they're the birthplace of what's real. The future doesn't arrive randomly, it becomes what people dare to feel. Dreams are the only thing that build tomorrow's sky. Before the world can change, somebody has to imagine why. Every future starts invisible before becoming alive. And people without dreams only learn how to survive. I used to fear dreaming loudly, afraid to look naive, afraid the world would laugh at me for what I dared believe. So I kept my hopes hidden, buried underneath routine, working through the same old days without asking what they mean. And slowly something faded, a quiet kind of pain, because a life without direction starts feeling all the same. Then one night I realized the people who changed history weren't the ones who waited safely. They were the ones obsessed with possibility, the ones who saw beyond the present, beyond the limits everyone knew, the ones who carried visions strong enough to pull them through. Because dreams create movement, dreams create fire, dreams pull exhausted souls towards something higher. Without dreams, talent sleeps. Without dreams, courage dies. Without dreams, human beings forget how to rise. Every invention started as longing, every revolution started as thought. Every meaningful life began by chasing something others could not. And yes, dreams can leave scars behind, but living without them slowly breaks something deeper inside. I've seen people surrender not because they lacked skill, but because they stopped imagining something greater still. And honestly, that frightens me more than failure ever could, to become so realistic that wonder disappears for good. Because the future belongs to those willing to see beyond what already exists into what could someday be. Dreams are dangerous, but they're sacred too, 'cause every beautiful future begins with someone like you. Someone crazy enough to believe this world can become more. Someone stubborn enough to keep knocking on a locked, invisible door. So I'll protect my dreams fiercely, even when nobody understands, because the life I'm meant to build starts inside my own hands. And maybe the greatest tragedy is not falling while you try, but abandoning the dream that once made your spirit feel alive. Dreams are the only thing that build tomorrow's light. The future is born quietly inside a dreamer's mind tonight. So let them laugh, let them doubt. Every future begins with somebody dreaming it out.
Fog covered every mile ahead. Nothing stretched beyond a few feet. Crossroads appeared without answers, and uncertainty walked beside me down the street. People offered different directions, maps drawn from their own desires. Some chased comfort, some chased status, some lived beneath borrowed fires. For a while I wandered aimlessly, pulled by every passing wind, drifting through somebody else's story, never knowing where I'd begin. Then one quiet evening changed me, when a question cut straight through. What is the thing worth waking for? What feels undeniably true? The stars didn't rearrange themselves, no miracle split the sky apart. Yet something stronger started forming, a clear direction in my heart. A destination gives meaning to every difficult climb. Purpose turns scattered footsteps into a path. Over time, waves may crash against the shoreline, storm clouds may block the view, but a compass doesn't lose its value just because the weather isn't new. Mountains don't move for dreamers, roadblocks rarely disappear, yet determination finds openings where others only see fear. A lighthouse doesn't pull ships forward, it simply shines through night, and that's enough to guide a traveler toward a distant light. The world often feels confusing, filled with noise from every side. Yet clarity grows surprisingly strong when conviction becomes your guide. Not every answer arrives immediately. Not every plan unfolds on cue. Still, direction creates momentum, and momentum carries you through. One small step becomes a journey. One decision becomes a year. One faithful act repeated daily turns distant goals sincerely near. Many people search for shortcuts, looking for a guaranteed way. Yet the strongest force available is knowing why you'll stay. Hold tightly to what matters. Protect the vision in your soul. Keep your eyes upon the horizon when obstacles demand their toll. The route may twist unexpectedly. New challenges may appear. But when your purpose remains unshaken, a way forward always draws near. Midnight spreads across the ceiling. Questions circle through my head. Search in every corner for answers to roads I haven't traveled yet. Maps are torn and incomplete. Nothing's written in the sky. No voice arrives with certainty. No perfect reason why. I've spent hours chasing clarity, waiting for the fog to break, thinking every next decision depended on a flawless take. But still changed nothing. The horizon stayed the same, while doubt kept building prisons inside an endless mental maze. Then I learned a different lesson, hidden in the turning years. Direction isn't born from knowing, it emerges through the gears. A river doesn't ask the ocean for instructions on the way. It keeps carving through the landscape and discovers where to stay. Footsteps create momentum. Motion generates light. for solving, at least not at the start. They yield their shape gradually to a determined heart. The pieces rearrange themselves as effort meets the day. What once looked like confusion slowly starts revealing a way. Mountains teach persistence, storms reveal what's strong. Progress rarely asks permission, it simply carries on. So don't demand all the answers before beginning the climb. No one sees the entire picture from a single point in time. Build momentum from this moment. Trust the next small step ahead. Let movement silence hesitation and leave overthinking on set. Because certainty comes later, wisdom follows after scars. Solutions often arrive quietly while you're already moving forward. Life doesn't hand you a finished map or guarantee where you'll go. It asks for courage first, the rest unfolds along the road.
I used to wait for something more, a different life, a different door, thinking I would feel complete somewhere else, somewhere I'd meet. But every moment passed me by while I was chasing better skies, till I saw what I couldn't see was right in front of me. You don't have to leave it all to find something real. Sometimes what you're searching for is how you feel. Love the life you live right here, right now. Every breath, every step is enough somehow. Live the life you love, don't wait too long. Turn the days you're given into where you belong. You don't need a perfect frame or everything to change. Every little piece you hold is something you can shape. Even when it's not ideal, you can make it something real. Every choice you choose to take is yours to make. It's not about a distant place or waiting for the sign. It's about the way you live this life that's mine. Love the life you live, feel it as it is. Every high and every low is part of this. Live the life you love, don't let it fade. how the noise is fading and the years become a line. No one remembers every failure or every perfect night. The trophies gather dust eventually. The applause grows distant too, and all the masks we carried disappear with youth. So what remains when silence comes? What survives the end? Not how loudly someone lived, but what direction their soul was in. Because the most important thing in a human life is not how far you traveled, but what pulled you through the night. What were you living for? What burned inside your chest? What truth kept calling your name when the world demanded less? I used to chase achievements, thinking they would make me whole, trying to outrun emptiness by feeding my ambition more. But every victory felt temporary, every finish line moved on, and something deep inside me whispered there has to be something more. Then I met people with purpose, not always famous or strong, but every step they took in life felt like it deeply belonged. Some live for protecting others, some for creating light, some for searching honestly for meaning in this life. And even when they struggled, even when they fell apart, there was direction in their suffering, because purpose guarded their heart. What were you living for? What shaped the road you chose? Because a wandering soul grows tired when it never truly knows what matters enough to sacrifice, what matters enough to stay, what matters enough to give your life meaning through the pain. I've seen people gain everything, yet still look strangely lost, because success without direction comes with a hidden cost. And I've seen ordinary people with almost nothing to their name radiate a quiet greatness, 'cause purpose lived in their veins. Maybe history isn't measured by wealth or praise alone. Maybe a life becomes meaningful through the reason it was on, the reason someone kept trying, the reason someone stood, the reason someone chose kindness when bitterness felt easier to choose. 'Cause every human being eventually disappears, but purpose leaves echoes long after we leave here. In the people we inspired, in the lives we helped reshape, in the love we stayed faithful to, even when it hurt to stay. So now I ask myself softly, when the nights grow cold and long, what am I truly moving toward? What am I becoming through it all? Because surviving isn't enough, not for a human soul. We need something worth suffering for, something greater than control, something that makes pain meaningful, something that steadies fear, something that lets us stand upright while the world disappears. What were you living for at the end of every fight? more than talent, fame, or scars. The invisible reason inside us that decides who we are. And maybe the greatest tragedy is not failing to arrive, but reaching the end of your life without ever choosing why. There were nights I almost gave up, nights the road went dark, nights I questioned every dream I once carried in my heart. Nothing seemed to open, nothing seemed to change, only endless repetition, only pressure, fear, and rain. And honestly I felt exhausted, watching time move on, while all the things I believed in seemed slowly coming undone. But somewhere underneath the chaos, a quiet voice remains saying, don't forget the reason you started through the pain. As long as you keep walking towards something good and true, as long as your heart remembers why, the light will carry you. Maybe not quickly, maybe not how you planned, but people who stay faithful eventually understand. I used to think salvation meant instant victory, a perfect ending waiting at the edge of destiny. But maybe being saved looks quieter than that. Maybe it's simply not becoming bitter after everything life attacks. Maybe it's keeping kindness in a world turning cold. Maybe it's staying honest when lying would bring gold. Maybe it's continuing forward even when nobody sees, because purpose held with sincerity never truly leaves. The road can break your confidence, the years can test your soul, but suffering with direction still moves you toward home. I've seen people lose themselves chasing empty praise, forgetting why they started, till success became a cage. And I've seen people struggle deeply, yet still shine somehow, because even through the hardship their purpose guided them now. The strength inside devotion, inside staying aligned with the quiet truth that called you long before the world defined. Because effort without meaning eventually collapses, but effort tied to something good survives even disasters. Don't lose the reason when the nights grow long. Don't lose the vision that made your spirit strong. The world will try to distract you, fear will try to pull, but hearts connected to purpose endure what breaks the soul. I know the waiting hurts sometimes, I know doubt becomes loud, I know loneliness can whisper you're never getting out, but growth happens invisibly long before it's seen, and roots grow deepest underground. Maybe your salvation is already being built inside every quiet moment you refuse to quit. Every unseen effort, every honest step, every time you stay true even while drenched in sweat. 'Cause life eventually answers the people who remain faithful to something beautiful through suffering and pain. Not always with riches, not always with fame, but with a soul that survives without drowning in shame. And maybe that's true rescue at the end of the fight, to become someone still carrying goodness after surviving the night. So I'll keep moving forward even when hope feels thin, because hearts that protect a worthy purpose always find light again. As long as I don't lose the reason, as long as I don't betray what's true, then somewhere beyond this darkness, something beautiful is waiting through it all. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes the road feels endless, like you're walking without light, like everybody else is running while you're barely surviving nights. You look around in silence, wondering if you're too slow, wondering if your small steps will ever help you grow. And honestly, there are moments when giving up feels kind, like resting forever would finally quiet your mind. But listen closely, you do not have to move fast, you do not have to shine instantly, you only have to last. As long as you keep moving, no matter how slow the pace, you are still becoming, you are still in the race. One small step still matters, one breath still means fight. Even the slowest progress can carry you through the night. I used to hate my timing, hate how long things took, watching other people soar while I still should. I thought success belonged only to people who move fast, to people born fearless, to people built to last. But life taught me differently, through failure and delay. The strongest souls are often shaped by surviving one more day. A river doesn't rush the mountain, still it changes stone. A sunrise never hurries, still it reaches every home. Nature itself whispers softly, you don't need to sprint, you only need to continue, even when your spirit's thin. Because stopping kills dreams slowly, more than moving slowly ever could. And every quiet effort still carries something good. I remember nights exhausted, feeling far behind the world, thinking all my tiny progress would never fully unfurl. But years later, looking backward, I saw something true at last. Every little step I doubted had carried me far past the person I once used to be. The fears that held me still, the hopeless voice inside me I said I never will. That's why persistence matters more than speed alone, because time rewards the people who keep walking through the unknown. Even limping, even tired, even through the rain, a moving soul still has a chance to rise again. So stop comparing journeys, stop measuring your worth by how quickly others bloom or how fast they touch the earth. Some flowers bloom in winter, some mountains take more years, some hearts become strongest after surviving countless tears. And maybe that's enough today, to simply not give in, to keep your spirit breathing through another storm again. You don't need perfect progress, you don't need giant leaps, you just need enough courage to place one foot beyond your grief. Because dreams are not destroyed by slow and steady pace, they disappear the moment our heart stops entering the race. So keep moving quietly, even if the world can't see. The future still belongs to the soul refusing to leave. And one day you'll realize the miracle wasn't speed, it was the fact you never stop moving forward at all. I used to wonder why people felt so far away, why kindness seemed so rare, why love would never stay. I wanted understanding, wanted softer words from them, wanted someone gentle enough to heal what hurt within. But every time I felt wounded, every time I felt alone, I never stopped to question the sharpness in my own tone. Because sometimes the people who beg the loudest for care are the ones forgetting quietly to give it while it's there. Before you asked for kindness, look at your own hands. Before you blame another heart, try to understand. The words you throw in anger, the silence you create, might be the very reason love arrives too late. I remember one conversation that replayed inside my head, not because of what they told me, but because of what I said. I thought I was defending myself, thought I was being true, till I saw pain in their expression and realized what my bitterness could do. And honestly, it shook me how easy it can be to hurt another person deeply, while believing you're the victim entirely. Because pain can make us selfish, it narrows what we see, till all we notice is our suffering and not the wounds we leave. Compassion starts within us, not in what we demand. And who can love themselves gently, often hurt without understanding it firsthand. We all want patience, we all want grace, but how often do we offer it before asking someone else? How often do we stop and think before speaking from our pride? How often do we notice tears behind another person's eyes? The strongest hearts reflect first before pointing blame around, because maturity begins the moment ego quiets down. Not every conflict means the world is cruel or cold. Sometimes we become the storm without even knowing. So that truth hurt me deeply, but it also set me free. Because if I can hurt people, then I can choose differently. I can soften how I speak, I can listen more slowly, I can pause before reactions turn temporary anger into permanent grief unknowingly. Maybe real kindness isn't something we request. Maybe it's something we practice first inside our own chest. 'Cause words become mirrors and energy returns. The warmth we give away eventually comes back in turn. Before you ask for understanding, become someone who understands. Before you ask the world for gentleness, learn gentleness firsthand. And maybe relationships heal the moment we begin, not by demanding better treatment, but by changing what we bring within. So now before I blame somebody or say they hurt me first, I try to face my own reflection and question my own words. Because compassion grows outward from the soul, it starts inside. And the people who love most deeply usually begin by changing themselves first tonight.
I used to look behind at every step I left behind, every choice I couldn't change, every loss, every pain. Like the past could hold me still, like it always would. But something in the distance called and made me understood. You don't need to turn around to find your way again. Everything you're searching for is where you begin. There's no need to look back, there are roads ahead. Every step you take from here is yours instead. And this past to walk, endless ways to go. The future's wide open, more than you know. You don't need to fix the past or make the moment last. Everything that's gone is gone, and life moves on. Every road you choose today is a brand new way, not defined by where you've been, but where you begin. You don't lose by letting go of what's already done. You find yourself the moment you start to run. There's no need to look back, leave it all behind. Every path in front of you There's no need to look back. This is where you stand. Heavy road before you now. It's in your hands. Endless roads ahead, wide as you can see. And the moment you step forward, you're finally free. Don't look back, just go.
The train arrived right on schedule. Morning shadows crossed the floor. Steam was rising from a coffee cup by a half-open kitchen door. Nothing seemed extraordinary. No headlines filled the air. No miracle changed the landscape. No answer suddenly appeared. Yet something felt different today. A softness settled in my chest. Not from getting everything I wanted, but noticing what I possessed. A friend's name glowing on the screen. The comfort of a familiar song. A joke remembered years later, still making me laugh along. The scent of rain on warm concrete. A breeze drifting through the trees. Old photographs inside a drawer. Tiny reminders such as these. For so long I chased the distance, looking beyond what I could hold. Certain fulfillment waited somewhere past another goal. Meanwhile, countless treasures gathered quietly beside my feet, patiently waiting to be noticed. Hidden within the ordinary scene, a grateful gaze changes everything, turning routine into gold, transforming simple afternoons into stories worth being told. The richest moments rarely arrive, wrapped in ribbons and applause. They slip into everyday hours without announcing their cause. Listen to the laughter nearby, notice the warmth in someone's eyes. Feel the rhythm inside your ribs. Watch evening colors paint the skies. There's beauty in unfinished journeys, wonder in another dawn. Reasons to smile surrounding you, even when certain things are gone. Try naming what's still present instead of counting what's missing now. A surprising kind of abundance begins revealing itself somehow. The roof above you this evening, voices that still know your name. Lessons gathered through the years, a spark that remains the same. Joy doesn't always come from finding something waiting far ahead. Sometimes it arrives the instant you appreciate what's already there. I keep my phone on silent still, not 'cause I don't care, I will. Just need a space to hear my thoughts, somewhere the noise can't tie me up. I like the quiet, like the air. No expectations waiting there. But sometimes when the night gets long, I wish that someone knew I'm not that strong. It's not that I don't want you near, I just don't wanna disappear. You say talk to me, let me in, but words don't always know where to begin. It's not a wall I'm building high, it's just a line I need inside. I'm not running from your care, I just need to meet it there, where I'm still myself and free, and not someone you want me to be. Love isn't holding every part, sometimes it's giving room to start. I don't wanna be alone, I just need to be left alone. Not abandoned, not set aside, just space enough to feel alive. Stay near without pulling tight, be my calm, not my fight. I don't wanna lose my way, just trying to find a place to stay. If you listen to the silence here, you'll hear what I can't make clear. I'm not gone, I'm not away, I'm just finding me today. Don't fix it, don't chase it down, just sit with me without a sound. I don't wanna be alone, I just need to be left alone. Close enough to feel you there, far enough to breathe my air. That's the line I'm burning now, to love you and still be myself somehow. So if I pull back, don't let go, I'm still here, just moving slow. I don't need to be alone, just sometimes left alone. I built my heart like a fortress, high walls, heavy gates. Told myself it's safer if I hesitate. I watched from a distance, felt the warmth outside, but fear kept whispering, better to hide. Protection feels powerful until it feels alone. There's nothing to lose in loving, nothing at all. You might fall, but you were built to fall. There's nothing to lose in opening, nothing you'll lack. The only thing you lose is the fear holding you back. Yes, love can bruise you, yes, it can sting, but so can silence and the ache it brings. A guarded heart stays unbroken, but it stays untouched, and untouched is colder than hurting too much. You don't protect your soul by locking it away. There's nothing to lose in loving, even if it hurts. The scars are proof you felt your worth. There's nothing to lose in daring to let someone see. The real risk is never letting love be. What do you really lose when you give your heart a little control, but you gain a start? You lose the illusion that you're untouchable, but you gain connection that's unforgettable. Fear promises safety, but delivers emptiness. There's nothing to lose in loving, only to gain a moment of fire through the rain. If you hide from the chance, you'll stay the same, but love is the only way to change. Love isn't a gamble, it's a door. It doesn't take from you, it gives you more. Even when it ends, it leaves a mark, not a wound, a spark open. Even scared, there's nothing to lose in loving. Say it out loud, even if you're trembling in front of the crowd, because the only life you waste is the one you refuse. There's nothing to lose in loving, nothing to lose. Love anyway. The world's a state where you belong. keep it safe, don't rock too strong. Hold the line, don't question more. That's what we've done before. Comfort builds a quiet cage, familiar thoughts a steady stage. But every time we play it safe, we slowly fade. They fear the shift, they fear the break, but nothing new is made that way. The world resists every change, calls it wrong, calls it strange. But every step that moves us on came from something breaking form. You can fight it, you can hide, try to hold the turning tide, but progress has one truth to prove: only change moves us. Every story we admire started with the spark of fire. Someone dared to cross the line, leave the old behind. It wasn't welcome, wasn't praised, it was doubted, pushed away. But time revealed what fear denied. They were right. What we resisted day in doubt becomes the path that we can't live without. The world resists every change, turns away, looks the other way. But every breakthrough, every gain was once a step that felt insane. It's not comfort that creates, it's the will to rearrange. Every future we improve comes from change we choose. Nothing grows inside a frame that never shifts, that stays the same. The cost of staying still is high, it's slowly letting progress die. The risk is real, the fear is true, but standing still costs more than moving. The world may hate the way it feels when something new becomes too real, but every road we walk today was once a change we were afraid. So let them doubt, let them refuse. Every step you take is proof. The only thing that carries us forward is change. They may resist it, they may deny it, but in the end, they will live in it. Rain hit the window harder, another setback filled the room. A carefully built direction vanished underneath the gloom. Friends called it a dead end, a sign to turn around, a reason to lower expectations and keep both feet on safer ground. For a moment, doubt grew louder, like thunder across the sky. Questions gathered without mercy, asking whether I should try. Then something shifted quietly beneath the noise and fear. A simple truth kept rising, crystal sharp and clear. No journey ends with a stumble, no story closes with one page. No mountain claims a traveler just because of a difficult stage. An arrow missing its target still teaches where to aim. A wrong decision reveals wisdom that success could never explain. Ocean currents change direction, storms reshape the shore, yet nature keeps advancing towards something greater than before. Progress isn't measured only by trophies on a shelf. Sometimes growth is hidden inside a stronger self. Scars become instruction, resistance builds resolve. Unexpected complications force new ways to evolve. The crowd sees a result, only a single frame. They rarely witness persistence returning again and again. calls your name. Nothing has been lost completely. Nothing has reached its end. Another opportunity waits just around the bend. Defeat belongs to surrender, not to effort, not to pain, not to temporary setbacks or seasons filled with rain. Keep moving toward the horizon. Keep learning from each turn, because a person still reaching forward can never truly lose. Crowded rooms and conversations, masks changing from face to face, trying to fit every expectation, running in a never-ending race. A different version for each audience. Careful words, calculated moves, protecting an image so fragile, afraid of what the truth might prove. The weight kept growing heavier, like stones carried in a coat. Too many stories to remember, too many lies left afloat. Then one day I dropped the act, let the walls come crashing down. No performance left to manage, no invisible crown. A strange kind of freedom found me, like sunlight through an open door. The energy spent pretending wasn't needed anymore. Clear water doesn't struggle to explain the way it flows. A tree never apologizes for becoming what it knows. The simplest road is honesty, no hidden burden to defend, no fear of being discovered, no disguise that needs to mend. Some may not like your answers, some may walk another way. Yet peace arrives much easier when your words match what you say. Truth has a quiet power that doesn't need to shout. A steady light within the darkness. When confusion gathers round, authenticity attracts the right people, like a signal through the night. Real connection starts the moment you stop hiding from the light. Perfection is exhausting, pretending drains the soul, but sincerity creates a balance that makes a person whole. Years pass quickly enough already. Why spend them playing roles? Why trade your own reflection for approval you can't control? Stand where your heart can breathe, speak what you genuinely feel. Walk through life without carrying a version of yourself that isn't real, because freedom isn't complete complicated, and peace doesn't ask for much, just honesty in your footsteps, and truth in your touch.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. Spilled my coffee on my shirt, missed the train and made it worse. Everything's a little off, nothing's going like I thought. Could've let it drag me down, turn the day into a frown, but something in me flipped the switch and changed the way it hits. What if I don't take it so serious? What if I just let it go? Maybe all this mess around me isn't what I think I know. If I laugh it all away, everything feels okay. Even though the little things that used to get in my way, when I laugh I see it clear. Nothing's really that severe. Every moment turns around when I let the laughter out. Not every day will go my way, not every plan is here to stay, but every time I choose to smile, it changes it a while. You don't need to fix it all or catch every time you fall. Sometimes all it really takes is how you let it break. You don't need a perfect scene or everything aligned. Sometimes joy is just a choice you make inside your mind. If I laugh it all away, nothing stands in my way. Even when it's upside down, I can turn it around. When I laugh I feel the light breaking through the darkest night. Every moment comes alive when I let it shine. It's not about pretending everything is fine, it's about the way you choose to see the right. So I laugh it all away every single day. Even when it's hard to breathe, I'll find another way. When I laugh I feel it shift, like a weight begins to lift. Every moment in my life becomes a different kind of bright. Laugh and live and live.
For years I carried heavy luggage, packed with what if and maybe not. Imaginary disasters waiting for chances I hadn't even got. Every choice felt like a cliff edge, every risk looked twice its size. My thoughts built endless prisons out of shadows and disguise. I wanted certainty before moving, a guarantee before I'd start, trying to protect myself from a wound that might leave a mark. Yet caution became a burden, much heavier than the fall. The fear of getting something wrong was the heaviest weight of all. Then one day I made a promise Suddenly the air felt lighter, the pressure lost its grip. A strange kind of freedom appeared the moment I loosened my fist. The worst case picture lost its power. The monster shrank in size. Most nightmares disappear quickly when looked at with open eyes. A sailor cannot cross an ocean while demanding calm from every wave. An artist cannot create beauty by worrying how every stroke behaves. Growth begins where acceptance lies, not acceptance of defeat, but acceptance that every meaningful road includes uncertainty beneath your feet. Falling doesn't end the story. Missing isn't fatal too. Sometimes the strongest version of yourself is built while walking through. A scraped knee teaches balance, a wrong turn teaches direction. Unexpected outcomes often bring an entirely new connection. The heart grows lighter when perfection leaves the room, when courage takes the driver's seat and makes a little extra room. Not everything will go as planned, that's true for everyone alive. Yet amazing things become possible the moment you decide to try. Because fear feeds on resistance and weakens when embraced. The possibility of failure is not a reason to stop. It's permission to begin.
They said it couldn't be done. Too far to reach, too hard to run. Every step looked out of place, like I was in the wrong race. Every doubt was closing in, every voice said don't begin, like the end was already clear before I got near. But what if impossible is just a word we say before we take the first real step and find another way? It always seems impossible until it's done, until you take the step, until you run. Every wall you see can come undone. It always feels too far until you've won. You don't know what you can do till you try to push it through. Every limit in your mind is something you designed. Even when it feels too much, even when you're out of touch, there's a strength you haven't found waiting to come out. It's not about the fear you feel or how big it seems. It's about the moment you refuse to leave. It always seems impossible until it's done, until you stand your ground. It always feels too far until it's done. Until it's done. When you look at the mountain touching the endless sky, it's easy to feel small, easy to wonder why your dream feels so distant, why the road feels so long, why your tired heart keeps asking if I'm really strong enough. Because the highest visions can overwhelm the soul, when all you see before you is the distance to the goal. But every great achievement, every impossible climb was never conquered all at once, only step by step through time. You must remember this: when the summit feels too far, the greatest dreams are reached slowly, exactly where you are. One step, one breath, one more day endured. That's how human beings rise. That's how hearts become assured. I used to chase perfection, wanted progress overnight, wanted every answer clearly before stepping into the fight. And when success came slowly, I thought maybe I should quit, because I couldn't yet imagine how small efforts could build this. But then I watched the people who eventually touched the sky, and none of them escaped the process, none of them learned to fly overnight. They simply kept returning to the work nobody sees, the daily quiet discipline repeated endlessly. One page written, one fear faced, one promise kept again. That's how impossible futures slowly enter human hands. Because mountains aren't climbed by staring at the peak, they're climbed by focusing calmly on the next step underneath your feet. That truth changed my spirit. When exhaustion filled my chest, I stopped demanding instant victory and learned to trust the process instead. The process of becoming, the process of slow growth, the process where persistence builds strength inside the soul. A river shapes the canyon, drop by drop through years. A tree reaches the heavens, season after season, through storms and tears. Nature itself reminds us great things require time, and anything truly meaningful demands a patient climb. Still people quit too early because progress feels too small, not realizing tiny movements eventually change it all. The strongest people walking are rarely the fastest ones alive. They're the ones who kept stepping, even when they wanted to hide, even when results stayed distant, even when nights grew cold. They trusted every small effort was shaping something bold. And honestly, maybe that's the secret hidden inside every dream. Success right. Don't think about forever, just take one more step tonight. Because every great destination, every legendary climb was built by ordinary people, moving step by step through time. And one day you'll stand amazed at how far your feet have come, not because you leaped instantly, but because you never stopped moving on.
Cold rain covered the city, neon lights blurred in the street. Another promise met resistance, another setback tasted defeat. Letters marked not this time, stacked like shadows on the floor. Each one tried to convince me there was nothing worth fighting for. Friends moved on to safer places, some stopped believing years ago. The easy road kept calling softly, begging me to let it go. But deep beneath the disappointment, something refused to disappear. A stubborn spark remained alive through every season of doubt and fear. The difference isn't brilliance, it isn't fortune, wealth, or fame. History remembers those who stayed long after others left the game. Waves keep striking rugged cliffs, winter yields to spring somehow. Darkness never owns the morning, no matter what it claims right now. Broken plans can be rebuilt, lost ground can be regained. Scars become a source of wisdom after enough storms and rain. Crowds often celebrate victories without seeing the countless nights spent carrying fragile hope. When nothing seemed to go right, every champion has a story filled with moments nobody saw. Silent battles fought in private, without applause or reward. One more sunrise brings another chance, one more heartbeat starts anew. A closed door doesn't end the journey, it redirects the route for you. Keep walking through uncertainty, keep reaching through the haze. Progress rarely arrives in flashes, it grows across ordinary days. Years from now, you'll tell the story of valleys crossed and mountains climbed, and realize the thing that mattered most was endurance over time. No secret formula exists, no shortcut changes everything. One path rises above the rest. Hold your ground, protect your vision, refuse surrender. belongs to the one who remains standing after every reason to quit.
Trust people when they love you, when they reach out their hands, when they remind you softly you are stronger than you think you stand. Let kindness enter your spirit, let friendship light the night, because no one survives this life alone without another soul beside. But even deeper than their voices, there's one truth you must know. No matter who stands with you, you still decide how far you'll go. Because the world may doubt you someday, even the ones you love. And if your faith depends on others, you'll break when times get rough. So trust people with your heart, but trust yourself much more. Believe in your own fire like never before, because the strongest foundation a human soul can build is knowing deep inside you can rise through anything still. I used to search for answers inside everybody else, waiting for permission to finally trust myself. I needed reassurance, needed someone else to say you're capable of becoming more, before I chased my way. And honestly, that weakness nearly stole my life, because people change like seasons and praise disappears with time. Some will leave unexpectedly, some won't understand your dream, some will call your passion foolish before you become what you mean. That's why self-belief matters more than applause or fame, 'cause when the room grows silent, your spirit must remain strong enough to continue, loud enough to survive. Faith in yourself becomes the light that keeps the soul alive. I've seen people with support still surrender to fear, and only people with conviction transform their entire years, because confidence isn't borrowed, it's built from deep within. Through every scar, survive, through choosing to begin again. The world can guide you sometimes, can heal you through love and grace, but nobody else can walk for you toward the life you're meant to chase. At some point you must stand alone, face the dark yourself, and decide whether your spirit will shrink or become something else. That moment changes everything, that inner choice to trust the voice inside your chest more than the fear or dust. So yes, believe in people, see the beauty in their hearts, but never hand away completely the power that is yours from the start. Because hidden underneath your fear lives a force bigger than you know, a strength waiting patiently for the chance to grow. And one day you'll realize the thing that carried you through was not only who believed in you, but the moment you finally believed in yourself too. So trust people with kindness, but trust your soul far more, because the future belongs forever to hearts certain they were made for more.
I used to think I had to be the person I became, hold on to every version like change was something strange. They told me stay consistent, don't drift too far away, but something deep inside me was begging me to change. If I stay where I am, I lose who I could be. I won't stay the same, not till the end. I'll grow, I'll break, I'll start again. If there's a better version I can see, then I owe my life to becoming me. Comfort felt like safety, but slowly turned to chains, repeating old reflections in slightly different days. You don't betray your past self when you choose to rise. You honor every step you took by reaching for the sky. Growth isn't losing yourself, it's finding more. I won't stay the same just to be safe. I'll follow the fire I can't replace. If my heart is calling through the noise, then I'll walk that path by my own choice. Change is truth. People say you've changed like it's something wrong, but staying still forever was never what I was born for. Every dream inside me points to something new, and every step I take brings me closer to the truth. Life isn't repetition, it's evolution. I won't stay the same out of fear. I'll move toward a life that feels more clear. If I see who I could be in my mind, then I owe it everything to leave this behind. The river doesn't stay, it flows ahead. The seasons don't regret the past they've led. So why should I remain in yesterday's name when everything alive is built to change? Not finished, still becoming. I won't stay the same, I won't pretend that this is all until the end. If my ideal is calling me through the flame, then I'll live my life and never stay the same. I wasn't born to stay still.
There are battles lost already before they even start. Not because the road was impossible, but because fear ruled the heart. A person strong enough to rise can still collapse inside the moment they decide too early. There's no way I survive. And slowly their own thinking becomes a heavy chain, turning open possibilities into self-created pain. 'Cause even things within your reach disappear when doubt takes hold, and dreams begin to fade away inside a frightened soul. If you believe you cannot, your feet stop moving on. But sometimes faith creates the strength to continue when all hope seems gone. There are roads that only open to hearts willing to believe, even before the world itself can give them proof to see. I used to underestimate the power of the mind. Thought ability alone decided who would rise through time. But then I watched exhausted people do what others called impossible. Not because the path was easy, but because their belief stayed unstoppable. While others full of talent walked away too soon, defeated not by reality, but by the thoughts inside the room. That's the strange truth of living. The mind shapes how we fight, and human beings grow stronger according to their inner light. Belief doesn't erase hardship, it doesn't remove pain, but it gives a tired spirit the strength to stand again. A mountain still remains a mountain, storms still wound the skin, but the person who believes in climbing keeps stepping through the wind. And step by step through darkness, the impossible starts changing form. Not because faith suddenly softened, but because belief kept them warm. I remember nights uncertain, certain I would fall apart. Yet something small kept whispering, don't betray your heart. Keep trying, keep rising, keep walking through the fear. And somehow those quiet words pull my future near. Because faith creates endurance, and endurance shapes the soul. And souls refusing surrender often reach impossible goals. The world may call it talent or luck or destiny, but sometimes greatness simply begins with refusing not to believe. Refusing to accept defeat before the battle's done. Refusing to abandon the fire before the morning sun. That's why some people overcome what nobody expected before, because belief opens strength inside they'd never touched before. So guard your thoughts carefully, they become the roads you take. A fearful mind builds prisons, a believing one escapes. And maybe the greatest miracle is not changing the world outside, but awakening hidden power already living inside. Because there are things you can lose the moment you decide you can't. And there are impossible dreams only faith can grant. So believe before certainty, believe before the light. Sometimes the heart becomes strongest by trusting through the night. And what once looked impossible may someday become true, because someone chose belief when doubt was easier to choose.
Every road begins with silence. Every future starts unknown. We are standing at the crossroads with the weight of who will become. People blame the stars above them, blame the world, the past, the pain. But deep inside every heartbeat, there's a choice that shapes our name. Not fate, not fear, not destiny. The power lives inside of me. The strongest force of growth begins inside the choice beneath our skin. Every step, every fight starts the moment we decide. We can break or we can rise, turn our darkness into light. The strongest part of being human is choosing who we are tonight. Every scar can turn to wisdom, every loss can change your soul. Not because the pain is magic, but because you chose to grow. There's no hero born unshaken, no one strong without the fall. What defines the human spirit is the choice to stand through all. We become what we repeat. Every choice becomes belief. The strongest force of growth begins inside the fire deep within. Every dream, every climb starts with one decision in time. We can run or face the storm, stay the same or be reborn. The strongest truth inside mankind is the power of choice tonight. Yeah, the world can leave you broken, leave your heart out in the rain, but nobody can take the moment you decide to rise again. That's where change is born. That's where life begins. The strongest force of growth begins inside the courage to begin. Every wound, every scar can become who we truly are. And even when the night feels long, we still choose to carry on. The strongest thing a soul can do is choose the light when darkness moves. The choice is where growth begins inside of us tonight. Tonight. Dust rises from the old pathway. Footprints stretch for miles ahead. Generations walk this direction, following where others led. The signs are clear, the turns are known. Nothing waits to catch you by surprise. Every landmark feels familiar, decided. Safety lives along that roadway, predictable as the setting sun. Yet somewhere deep beneath the surface, a quiet voice keeps whispering, run. Not away from where you're standing, not from who you've grown to be, but toward the unexplored distance beyond what everybody sees. Past the fences, past the markers, beyond the map you've always known. There's a place where questions matter and discoveries become your own. Tall branches hide forgotten wonders. Light slips through the leaves in gold. Strange colors bloom in hidden places. Stories wait untold. The first few steps may feel uncertain. Shadows dance between the trees. Silence speaks a different language, carried softly by the breeze. Fear often guards the entrance to territory rich with change. What seems unfamiliar at first glance may reveal something extraordinary and strange. New perspectives grow from wandering. Fresh ideas rise from unknown ground. The greatest treasures rarely appear where everyone is gathered around. Every invention started somewhere outside accepted ways. Every masterpiece was born from someone brave enough to stray. A river finds new landscapes when it leaves its ancient course. Birds discover distant horizons by trusting instinct more than force. The world becomes much larger when curiosity takes the lead, and possibility expands itself beyond what comfort needs. One unexpected encounter, one path hidden from view, one decision to explore can transform everything for you. So leave the worn out trail sometimes. Step where certainty disappears, because the most remarkable things in life are rarely found where everyone else has already been.
I used to love people the way I wanted love, giving what I needed most, thinking that was enough. I thought kindness meant treating everyone the same, offering my own answers to another person's pain. But hearts don't all heal equally, and comfort wears different names. What saves one soul softly may not help another the same. I learned love isn't giving what only I understand. It's learning how to listen before reaching out your hand. Not everyone needs silence, not everyone somebody else's eyes. I remember trying so hard to help somebody heal, giving advice I would've wanted, thinking it was real. But all they needed quietly was someone there beside them, not solutions or direction, just a place safe enough to breathe in. And suddenly I understood how selfish love can be, when we give without listening to what another soul might need. Because caring isn't projection, it's attention with grace. It's recognizing every person has their own way to feel safe. Some people need distance, some need a closer hand, some need honesty softly, some need silent understanding. And none of it is wrong, none of it is less true. Human hearts are different worlds, even when they ache too. I used to confuse empathy with imagining they were me. But empathy is deeper than that. It's letting another person be free, free to need differently, free to receive love their own way, free from being reshaped by what I would personally crave. Because true compassion, that's what helps you heal tonight. Not what would make me feel better if I stood inside your life. That changed the way I listened, changed the way I stay, changed the way I love people more carefully each day. Now I ask more questions before deciding what is right. Because understanding somebody takes humility and time. Real love isn't cloning your own heart onto theirs. It's learning another language and meeting somebody there. Maybe that's why relationships break, not from lack of care, but because people keep giving what the other never asked to share. One gives space, one needs closeness, one needs softness, one needs truth. Both are trying honestly, but missing each other's roots. So now I wanna love wiser, not louder or more proud. I wanna notice who somebody is without covering them and myself somehow. Because the deepest form of kindness may simply be this: to stop assuming another heart feels exactly like yours does inside it. And maybe real connection begins the moment we start, not by loving people like ourselves, but by listening to their hearts.
New faces, new designs, different names for different times. Everything keeps shifting shape, like it's all been rearranged. We call it change, we call it new, a different world, a different view. But something underneath remains unchanged. We dress it up, we paint it bright, but truth still lives beneath the light. Everything looks like it's changed, but something stays the same. New forms, new ways to play the game, but the heart remains unchanged. changes. New rules, new ways to speak, new answers for the same old needs. Different roads but same desire, different sparks but same old fire. We chase the future, leave the past, thinking this will finally last. But every version that we see echoes what has always been. Time can change the outer frame, but not the root from where it came. Everything feels rearranged, but truth still stays the same. Different colors, different names, but the essence doesn't change. We build, we break, we redesign, but something constant lies inside. What looks like change upon the stage barely touches what remains. Maybe change is just the skin, a shifting world we're living in, while something deeper, quiet, true keeps carrying us through. Not everything that moves is new. Some things just change their view. Everything appears to change, but essence holds its place. We evolve and form and phase, but the core won't be replaced. So don't be fooled by what you see or how things seem to be. The surface changes endlessly, but truth remains beneath. The world will change its shape again and again, but something deeper will remain the same. They chase the shine, the louder things, golden lights and diamond rings. Every step a grand display, trying hard to stand above the gray. But I've seen quiet steal the room, in a voice that doesn't bloom. No need to prove, no need to show, just something real beneath it all. The less you hide, the more you are. The truth shines brightest without the scars. Simple is where the beauty lives, in the little things you don't overgive. No need for more, no need to pretend. Elegance starts where the extras end. It's not the noise, it's not the show, it's the calm that lets you glow. You don't need layers to be seen, no perfect lines, no in between. The way you stand, the way you breathe says more than what you try to be. Somewhere masked to feel complete, some find truth in what's beneath, and the ones who let it be hold a quiet dignity. There's a grace in letting go of everything you don't need to show. Simple is where the elegance stays, in the soft and unspoken ways. No heavy crown, no borrowed name, just a steady kind of flame. It's not the loud that makes you whole, it's the stillness in your soul. The world will try to complicate, tell you more's what makes you great, but the finest things remain clear and light without the strain. Beauty isn't built to impress, it's found in what you don't excess. Simple is the truest form, where nothing's forced, nothing's worn. No need to add, no need to prove, just be yourself and let it move, because the purest kind of glow is the one that doesn't show. So take it back, strip it